Okay, so it is time to come back and review another set of 1v1s. Welcome back to Journey to Mastering the Bar. And this time I'm going to be going up against a Flaka who decided to train me up this time in the multiplayer skirmish 1v1 training. I don't know if this is just a common thing that people are doing, but I am certainly benefiting from it. Let's take a look at our first match. After coming off of the other series of 1v1s, I was feeling a bit more confident in myself. But I was still expecting to lose quite handedly versus most of the actual players who do this. Again, I still prefer 1v1s over the 8v8s. But that's just how it is. How do I spectate myself? Come on. There we go. And skip the opening part.
Started.
There we go. So, what I was thinking, just for our first match, I was feeling like it was time for some cheese. And this time, the map...
Battle ended.
Yeah, that was a bit too fast, but I walked into some anti-air and died. We're going to go ahead and move on. We'll go ahead and pretend that didn't happen. So, and then we'll actually play a real game. I just wanted to see if I could surprise someone like that. He scouted me and it didn't work. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. Okay, thanks. Is there a hotkey to control the replay speed? That would be very convenient. Skip this. And 4x speed seems good. What is going on here? Yeah, that's me just having to try it at least once. Come on, there we go. What? There. Yeah, this time I'm actually playing a proper build, and you can notice that the map also has some wind in it, so I'm thinking that there's also that this would actually be a good time to build some wind turbines as opposed to the last map, which had 0 wind, which was very weird. So this time, just get started on some ponds. I have one entrance to the base, so just putting one LLT in front of me should be fine. Radar as soon as possible. I could not shoot across this ledge with the grunt? What in the world? Keep player cam on. Oh yeah, I like to flip the camera over. And you can see I also like to make these little patrol paths with my guys here. Sending them out, just trying to move forward now. Commander comes out to deal with these, so he's attacking me over here, so I might as well push up here. And he's just going to block that off right away. Okay, well. And then I lost my stuff over there. And he's also keeping a force in the center, so these mexes are already his, and I'm not happy about this state of affairs because I went backwards and collected these instead, but he's going into the center, so it's like, Back to the carry camera. I got 1, 2, 3 mechs now. If we take a moment to pause real quick. I just wanted to take a moment to try and figure out what is going on right now. So right now he's producing more metal. He has 12 mechs compared to my 10. Because he's also collecting the mechs on the side. He has how many construction bots? 8 construction bots compared to my 3. So this is probably what's going to be a recurring theme and the biggest difference between me and like some of the higher ranked players right now, is that I am just not making like enough construction bots. Also, he has these turbines that are down here. It's kind of funny. There is energy on this map on the water, so that's just kind of funny. Didn't realize that this was something that just could be done. So this is probably a key point in doing these 1v1s, is securing the center and putting, like, at least on this map, and putting a radar on these high grounds where they can't really be touched. And then he just has radar coverage of everything I'm doing. What's he have over here? Just 3 maces, and then just a bunch of pawns over here. Am I even building anything useful right now? More construction bots. So at this point in the game, I'm already like really far behind because I can't control my stuff. And he just has turrets dotting everything. He's just littering everything. All his bases with turrets. All his base are belong to us with turrets. Oh yeah. I think his commander is just he's just doing turret radar darn near everywhere he goes with this commander. Alright, we'll keep moving now. We'll keep moving. And we can see here that everything I'm doing is on vision. Except I am actually managing to sneak by to the side here. And I just now realizing that the grunts do not have adequate radar range or adequate attack range to hit these from the edge here. Okay. Yeah, this is about to end very quickly now. We can already tell that I'm just kind of dead at this point. I'm trying to make a concerted push in the center, because this is actually a big old ball of stuff. Like, I just have more stuff in the center, which, fair enough, is awesome. I'm just saying, alright, I'll just push through, but now I have to deal with the anti-air, which I don't have. And now I'm just like forgetting to move my units forward. Yeah. And then the gunships come in and finish me off. Okay. He just had the economy to go to a tech condition and do something different and kill me off right there. Just like that. I think this would be a takeaway lesson, is to get more con turrets, or more SCVs, what am I calling them? Get more of the construction bots and constructors out earlier, because unless I'm doing something with my units, they're just not working. The units will be on radar, so I need to be way faster.
Battle started.
Skip. Come on, come on. Stop clicking. Oh my gosh. Is there a way I can move? Because I'm constantly... It's constantly overriding my clicks. I'm going to put that in the suggestion box for some way to deal with that. This time I wanted to go vehicles, and I'm going to go rascals and try and actually scout and poke around a bit this time. You can already see me making my full scouting path. You can't see my hotkeys in the replays, but I have each of these on different hotkeys as well. So like hotkey 1, hotkey 2 as well. I notice his commander's coming out, making the LLT right at the front. This time I'm getting my own turret out faster. This time, yes, this time I'm saying, okay, let me actually build some constructors faster. Surround and chase them down. Fantastic. Pawns are faster than the tanks. That's kind of... And I ran into the commander. See, this is the thing about vehicles that I'm noticing, or at least for these incisors, is that they need to maintain momentum. Bots, you can kind of turn them on a dime. But for the vehicles, if I'm not constantly moving, then they lose all their momentum, and it becomes harder to actually, turn them. They're not maneuverable. And I do notice he is just absolutely bordering up his edges. So I'm thinking, should I be doing the same thing as well? I'm wondering if I still have enough constructors. Will it be able to show me if I have any constructors missing in the replay? Or not constructors, idle constructors in the replay? Because I know he has all my stuff in vision right now. And he's building tidal generators in the middle of the water there. Fascinating. And he's turret crawling his way forward. I can't help but feel like there's a problem here. Like, I don't feel like this should work. Maybe if I just run around in the back like this. Or just go straight forward. Like, he doesn't have the damage to actually deal with this, right? No, but maces are actually pretty good. Maces are actually pretty good. I got 1 pounder in the center already. Yeah, I can take that. That's me really thinking about whether or not I could take that. At this point, I'm like, what do I actually need to do? I feel like I'm not producing enough. Statistics. Okay, that doesn't show, so I need to pause it. Pause. Statistics. No, turn off player cam. What actually is going on here? He's already going for some tier 2 energy, but that's whatever, I guess. He has producing 29 metal. I'm producing 23. Because he has these extra 4 metal extractors in the front. He has 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am on 11. I could probably take these metal extractors myself. But it still feels like that I'm not producing enough. Well, let's finish it off. and see how this ends. I see he's making a run by into my base. Very unfortunate timing that I just had a Wolverine come out right there. But at least I have some reclaim to get some metal out and refund this now. Now I'm actually pushing out some monies here. Turn those units into reclaim, but I see he's getting his own heavier units out. Centurion? Centurions just outrange everything. I didn't even notice. And my commander did.
Battle ended.
I didn't even notice. Centurions are just kind of good. Interesting. Well, let's take a look at, as you can see, the only win that I had in here. It was not... Don't get your hopes up too much, but this was... I'll take what we can get. And hydrate. This time I'll keep the view on from both players.
Battle started.
Yeah, all these people think that I'm better than my skill level, and that's just because I play versus the AI a bit, and I don't think that matters that much. His build, what's he doing? He's not setting a build. He's just, is that a LLT right away? Oh, he's doing an LLT before everything else. Okay. Meanwhile, I got my build path over here. 10 rascals. I'm thinking, okay, this, at least for this map, it's much wider open, and I can go around and harass his backs and stuff. He's also going for vehicles. That's nice of him. And he's going for his third max in production faster. As for me, I'm just bursting out these rascals as soon as possible. What are those? Just send them all around. Take a look at what I'm seeing. And now I expand. One goes in, 2 goes in, 3. I wonder, is this enough rascals to just take the LLT right away? He doesn't have a turret, or a sensor tower, or a radar. No, he just got the radar. Yeah, now he's bursting out his own rascals. He's commanders on that production right now. This was misguided. I should not have actually tried that. Yeah, I should not have tried that. He did not even have his commander on there. He had his construction bot on it to bring those out. And for a moment, I actually have the same number of mixes he has. I'm expanding faster than he is right now. Now, that might not really mean much in the grand scheme of things at the moment, because he's going into the center, I'm going around the side. So speed this up a bit. He killed the Nexus. Nexus are kind of cheap though, so that's nice. He gave me a lot of rascals and a lot of metal. He gave me 18 metal to rebuild the Nex. Yeah, he's just going mechs turret, mechs turret. Is that even good? And he has everything queued up as well. He's using his engineers to get his stuff out sooner. Meanwhile, my engineer is just building. Raw dog building. Yeah, my income is outpacing my build power at the moment. So my engineer probably should be on my factory, get out of maybe a couple more engineers, and get those tanks out. Because yeah, his tanks are coming out way faster than mine now. Yeah, he is just fortifying every position as he goes out. So here's the issue. I am building these tanks just one at a time when I should be building a couple of construction vehicles, I think, and actually make use of my resources. Because see, I think this is probably going to be the key point in 1v1 bar at least. If I am floating resources, then I am not spending properly. Yeah, see, now that I see my resources, I'm like, I don't have the build power to make use of them, so I've got to bust out my other constructor, get my own construction turret up as well. Yeah, and he's got his constructors just coming out the back now, and he's just leaving 2 constructors onto his factory just permanently. Interesting. Let's see, how many are these constructors? Build power 90. So at 200 build power, it takes 200 build power to basically double the time of something, of a build time of something. So at this point it's tripling, but only if I have the resources to cover it. As for him, he has 7 energy solar collectors. I only have 5, so I don't have the energy to really support all this because my commander is busy building mexes on his own over here. So my commander should be building some more mexes as he goes along. Like what he's doing. He's using his commander to just build outposts and using all that massive build power to his advantage here. I am floating metal, which is insane. I just don't have the energy to support it. At least I'm getting some metal donations, that's always nice. Will the TV track both players? No, he has me on radar. Wow, that is a big radar. Yeah, I simply do not have the wherewithal to deal with all of these. At least I targeted it on his radar. But he just has more tanks than I do because he has better production. And I see that I'm pulling him away over there, so I'm going to start sending my guys straight through. And no, I'm running them straight into LLTs, so that didn't work. I think I need, what was it, like 3 incisors to run through an LLT or something like that. But at this point it feels like I'm falling behind because his commander is out in front, and his engineers are out in back. Or his SCVs are out in back. So I feel like that's probably the play that I also want to try and emulate to some degree, just have the commander out front, or just have my commander sit in base and pump out the engineers and let my units take care of the sides. Right, now he is expanding far more than I am. He has 20 mexes already. And a portion of guys just everywhere. Now I'm trying to run by. I'm doing some run bys of my own. But it's still not nearly enough because my energy economy is just not good enough. Yeah, it's already being a problem. My commander's idle, I got engineers idle as well. Or SEV's idle, what is that? Construction of vehicles not doing anything. Oh my gosh, yep, I can't be doing this stuff. What's the count at? What in the world? He has 13 constructors out already, and I am at, what, 2? Yes, I'm at 2 constructors, and to his 13. So no wonder I'm starting to fall behind. Even though I have the economy to support more. At least my harassment is doing something, keeping him somewhat busy. I brought his count from 20 to 19 because he's still doing stuff back here. Oh boy. Yeah, now he's starting to be able to afford the medium tanks, which I can't deal with. Yeah, and he's really focusing on my tanks that are harassing him down here, which I could probably surround that tank and just kill it. But no, now it's too much. Now it's starting to be too much, because this is what I'm focusing on, trying to get through and just kind of be a nuisance while I rebuild my forces in the center. Oh, look at that. Well, at least I can be a nuisance on the side here. A beam turret in his base, though? Yeah, I see he's also going for a tier 2. Not tier 2, the advanced solar panels as well. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I can feel it. I'm just starting to fall behind at this point, so I gotta get aggressive or something and start doing stuff early, because it ain't happening this way. Making some rovers out, because I feel like including a couple of rovers or your scouts inside your tank ball is actually feels very nice, because they have bigger vision radius than your tanks and can keep your tanks from wandering into a bad spot, in my opinion. And I think I'm going to be doing that more often from now on. So like for every 5 tanks, just make 1 rover to go with it, just to make sure that I keep like, even if they wander into LLTs and get slaughtered, that's fine. I just need to make sure that I'm going somewhere useful with them. Like this rover back here, I can probably... Aw, I wanted to go around and harass his mechs in the back. Yeah, now now I'm really starting to feel it, because he is building the tier 2, not the tier 2, the medium tanks, when I'm still building lights and pounders now, which is not good. And my constructors is still kind of chilling, not doing enough. And I can see he's got a massive force at the bottom here. It ain't. How many tanks does he have? Too many. And now he's building Janices as well. Oh wait. Oh wait. I surrounded his commander. That is what we call getting lucky. So the lesson for today is, if you get lucky, all the skill doesn't matter. If you can accidentally snipe the commander just when he's on the front line for free. Okay, well, lessons have been learned. Fantastic. We're gonna move on then. Yeah, my unit. I actually destroyed more of his stuff than he did of mine, because I was more attacking a lot. So that was an interesting lesson. Alright, let's see what happens in the next one.